Today's show is sponsored by Teamwork Security, innovative defense tech built by veterans, inspired by veterans. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Work Culture Consultants Podcast, a show where I interview CEOs with proven successful work cultures and dive deep into how they achieved a healthy work environment for their people that, in turn, benefited their bottom line. Hi, everyone. Thank you for listening. Today we have Jason Bailey, the CEO of DJ Connection, on the show with us today. How are you doing, Jason?
Doing great. Doing awesome.
Happy to have you on. I wanted to fangirl for a second. I did a lot of research on your company. I see that you were founded in 1999. Is that correct?
That's right. Yep.
So
out of a dorm room in a college here in the fabulous Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Well, happy almost 20th anniversary for your company.
Yeah, that's right.
I was looking on Wedding Wire and The Knot, which I've been on a lot with different weddings myself, and you have almost 2,000 reviews, and you're like 4.7 stars, so that's pretty exciting, isn't it?
It is exciting. 5 stars is pretty hard to do in a very emotional wedding business, for sure.
Right. And like we were talking about before, I realized that DJs will literally make or break, a wedding reception.
That is true, yeah. It's one of the things that people usually on their wedding spend like the least amount of money on, but it's really the thing that creates like the most memories, good or bad. So
right.
It's very important to have a great DJ at your wedding.
So you started off in Tulsa, and I see now you've expanded to how many different states now?
We have 9 locations, about to be 10. Some of those are in the same state. We're in Kansas City, more often Missouri, in Missouri there for St. Louis. And then, like in Texas, we're in Dallas and Houston, and great to be in San Antonio. So
having so many different DJs across these 10 states, how have you been able to keep everyone on the same page?
Well, it's all about, common core values, a lot of communication. So, a lot of times whenever we open up a new office, we will have either the person that's going to be opening that office from Tulsa, like have been working here in our company and they go out, or the person who's going to be opening the office, they have to come to Tulsa, our home office, and work here for about 9 months so they can really get ingrained in our company culture and our core values. And that way when they do go out and open the office, they're not swayed by new employees coming on trying to get them to do certain things that don't line up with our company.
So important in everyone being so remote, communication is probably everything to you guys.
That's true. Yeah. A lot of communication, a lot of emails, phone calls, weekly meetings. So we have weekly meetings with all of our what we call city managers. They're the guys who are out there who head up each city. So I personally talk to each of them in a meeting every single week. We go over problems and issues and new things that we're pushing out. So communication is a big thing for us.
I just noticed a lot in many different companies that I've been in and or around, communication as well as what makes or breaks a company. When they're having most of their issues, it really all comes down to a lack of communication, or if they're great, it's because of how good their communication is. So,
yeah, that's exactly right. That's exactly, and we've had some bad situations as well where people. When we started, we didn't have people come back to Tulsa and do this long training process. We just hired people in a city, and we're like, okay, yeah, they're great. They're a great person. They'll be a great leader. And then, the values weren't there. The culture wasn't there. And pretty soon it became us versus corporate kind of mentality versus, hey, everybody's on the same page. We're all working together for the same common goal.
Right. Yeah, that can be very frustrating for people involved. Sure. When the culture is just not in sync.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
With having so many different DJs all around, we talked about how you have, since you started this from the ground up, you've been in every single job that your company has. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So, when we started it, when I basically, since I've worked doing this job, I've done every single job, right? You start out doing the bottom of the barrel. I mean, when you're the owner, and you're kind of early on starting the company, you're doing everything at first. And then only when your company grows do you get to start handing off hats, right? And so the great thing about, our company is I've done every job. And if I haven't done it directly, I understand it completely. And so that way it's kind of a good way of knowing who's doing what and what's happening. And, being able to innovate, when someone brings that new ideas to the table, I have the ability to be like, okay, well, that would work. That would be great, because I've been in that position. Or I have the ability to say, hey, that's probably not going to work out. You're about to create a lot more work for everybody down the chain from you if we do it that way. So that's been really a great thing to keep us moving fast and innovating quickly. To be able to, we don't have to try out these ideas that I know just because I've been in that position probably aren't going to work.
That's a really great point. I didn't realize that how the value in a CEO really coming in through the ranks in the aspects that you're talking about, that you don't now have to try all these new ideas that you just know are not going to work. You're receptive to them coming to you with these ideas because I'm sure you're appreciative of them, but it's really great to be able to not have to waste that time.
Yeah, it's exactly right. And sometimes there's ideas that come through and I'm like, hey, this is a great idea, but it's not for us, because it's not scalable, let's say, or it would create major problems down the road. Or maybe there's a variation of that idea that would work for us, and I'm able to kind of take that and mold it into something that we can fit into, our current processes that, so we don't have to redo our entire handbook or something or our entire workflow. We can make those improvements. But yeah, we do get a lot of insight from our, from our people on the ground and all the way up.
So one of the questions that I ask every CEO before they leave is, having a good work culture, what does that solve? And what that really just means to me is, obviously you can have a bad work culture and we know how that can go down.
Sure.
But, having a good work culture, what does that do for you and your people? What are the positive benefits?
Oh man, we have a great work culture here, and I probably can't even tell you all the things it's fixed or all the things that we get out of it just because we don't even notice them now. But just a couple of the big ones right off the top of my head would be, it'd be probably accountability. Everybody here is on the same page for the most part. We have common core values. We have a great culture as far as, work hard, play hard. And one of the cool things about it is just, if one person goes off the reservation and starts doing something crazy, or against, what everybody else is doing, everybody here calls that person out, right? So it's not just me having to be the only guy who's like, hey, you guys better do this, this, or this. It's like everybody's on the same page. The culture is great, and everybody's saying, hey, that's not who we are. That's not what we do. What are you doing? Mm-hmm. And it means a lot more coming from sometimes more than just me when somebody's trying to do something crazy or off the way. So I'd say that's a really big thing. And that comes with, work processes or things, but also, man, drama is a big, production killer. And so for us, it's like no drama. One of our core values are candor. So we're always very candid with each other. And, if somebody starts the drama train here, it's been great because multiple people have kind of called them out because they all know that that's not what we do. Now, that's just our core value, and that's our culture, which has been great. But, I'm sure that other people have different things that work well for them. But for us, it's been just, hey, be honest, be real, care for each other, and let's be honest and get the job done.
I love that one of your values is candor, because too many people just don't open their mouth when they need to,
Sure.
when it can help. So that's really awesome.
It's hard sometimes too, it's you don't want to be mean,
right.
So it's not just like mean truth, it's like just honest truth for the betterment of them and everybody.
I can't even praise you more for how that should be a value in more companies.
Sure. We stole it from Jack Welch from GE.
Oh, really?
That was one of his things he talked about was candor was a big thing in their industry or organization. So we took that and we used that, and it's been great. And you can kind of feel, when your culture's swaying away, when you're like, hey, people stop, so you have to get it back on track as well. So that, and then, one of the other things about our culture that's it's fixed really is a lot of our hiring process used to be very difficult to find people, because you have to think about the person out there looking for a job. They're not only trying to get a job, they're also selecting who they want to work for now. Because, as we're speaking right now, unemployment's like super low. So it's really hard to find good workers out there that aren't already in another job.
Right.
So for us, our culture here is like work hard, play hard, right? So you come in here, and we just finished out our arcade. So we have like a bunch of pinball machines, and we've got the Simpsons arcade game, and Cruising USA, all kinds of fun stuff. We also have scooters around. We also do fun stuff on Fridays. So like creating that fun culture for us has set us apart from somebody who wants to go get a job, working at some other business that might be super boring. They can come here, they can work here, and most of our employees are, maybe this might be their first or second career out of college, and so it's a good transition. College, a lot of fun, a lot of gaming, a lot of those kind of things. So for here, they still get a little bit of that, but then also they actually have to work as well. But it's a good transition for those guys and girls to kind of get out of college, get into their first career, and it helps them to basically make that transition. Yeah,
I've noticed with more modern companies such as yourself that when the feng shui, for lack of better words, in a workplace is better, they have more productivity. If it doesn't feel like it's a cube farm, it's just dead walls and cubes and nothing life. There's no life in a place. I feel like it really, especially being around a lot of engineers in my career, I've noticed that productivity is better when they have more of a better environment, like you're speaking about, riding bikes around the compound or whatever it may be. It really helps people not feel like they're in a jail cell when they go to work.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right. And with our setup here, it's like, hey, when you're at your desk, you need to be working, right? But if you're not at your desk, man, relax a little bit. We've got a couple couches here. We used to have those hoverboards, the 2-wheel hoverboards you have to ride around, but the batteries kept dying. Face planting, so we had to get rid of those, obviously.
Right.
It was a mess. Yeah. But we got the scooters now. The scooters are how they get around.
So with everyone being kind of all over the place, and then you were talking about the hiring processes, when you onboard people, how do you make sure that they understand your mission and the vision?
So there are obviously the typical onboarding process where somebody comes in and, we start talking, but we have, training videos and those kinds of things. But, one of the questions that we ask when we're hiring someone is, hey, here's our 7 core values, right? Of these 7 core values, if you had to add one, what would it be?
Oh, I like that.
So, and that's a cool question that we have because it shows us where that person's value might be or where we might be misaligned from them. And so we can see, hey, is this someone that we want? Is this someone? And that's obviously not the only reason that we don't hire them, but that's a way for us to know, hey, are they on the same page as us? And so a lot of times we're eliminating people who would not fit into our culture right off the bat before they ever even get in the door, or before they ever even get day one, I guess you would say. So that's thing one. Thing number 2 is we constantly talk about core values, company culture, all these things. So every Friday we have what we call Family Style Friday, where we catering food. Everybody sits at a big long table. I'm in there with everybody else, from the bottom all the way to the top. And we just chat about what's going on, in our lives and kind of chat a little bit. And then usually about the last 20 minutes of lunchtime, I'll get up and talk about some kind of, either one of our core values or something, some kind of self-improvement, an excerpt out of a self-improvement book, Think and Grow Rich or something. And that way, we're always kind of trying to align everyone with our culture at all times. It's not just like, hey, when you start, here's our culture, and then don't worry about any of that stuff again. It's like every week we're trying to stay in alignment with what we've set forth to be who we are.
I know many of my listeners are listening to you right now just wishing you were their CEO. Because I don't see that happening too often. So I think you're doing an amazing job because people just want to come to work and be happy. That's where most of our day is spent, at work, most of our lives. And so, you're fostering such a good culture and your people clearly are happy. I thank you for them. Yeah, and I hope there's more CEOs that are listening out there that can take a lot of advice from you today. So, again, I really thank you for being on the show. I'm so grateful. And, do you have any last words?
It's just, the thing I tell everyone is, if it's everybody's job, it's nobody's job. So, It always needs to be someone needs to be responsible for it. That's one of the things that we run into a lot here is like, well, hey, we're all in charge of this. No, you got to put some things in place and people in place to make sure that those things are happening. Fun things don't just randomly happen. You kind of have to plan those out a little bit.
Well, thanks so much for your time, and I'm really excited to let everyone listen to what you have to say. So we'll talk soon, okay?
Okay, thank you.
I really want to thank everyone for listening, and I hope you enjoyed the episode. Subscribe and stay tuned for more thought-provoking content. If you'd like to check out my website, workcultureconsultant.com, feel free to leave feedback and send ideas for the show. Thanks again, and I'll talk to your faces later.